Such a joy to we at Rescue Aid Foundation, knowing that we have finally sealed a partnership agreement with Water Missions International. This process took us a couple of years, but praise to God, we are finally there. We at Rescue Aid Foundation believe strongly that the era of well digging and boreholes are over. Our last impact and assessment program reveals that most rural communities, if not all, runs short of water from the earth. This is to say that the availability of water to those rural folks depends on the weather or climate conditions. Water Mission International is a South Carolinian-based organization that have developed a powerful system called the Water Living Treatment System. You'll be seeing in this short documentary details about this system, its impact, and why it was very important for Rescue Aid Foundation to force its way to partner with them. The living water system have been designed to tap water from any water body which passes through the processing plant and pump out for drinking and domestic usage. It's cost effective and can pump up to 3 gallons of water per person in a community of about 5,000 inhabitants or more daily. In communities where there is no electricity to power the plant can be powered by solar. That means that the living water treatment system is solar friendly. Statistics in Ghana show that the entire country is in a water crisis. Yet, almost every community in Ghana has a water body. Rural Ghana suffers the most. Our partnership with Water Missions International will bring an end to this. Rescue Aid Foundation seeks to partner with the government, corporate bodies, philanthropists, and churches to end this rural water crisis in Ghana. Rescue Aid Foundation's partnership with the Water Missions International through the help of the government of Ghana, corporate bodies, philanthropists, and churches will enable us to make good use of the wasted water bodies that you've just seen in this documentary, and even extend it to other African countries that Water Missions International are not able to support in the provision of clean and potable drinking water. Relax as you watch footages of how the system works and what Water Missions International have done so far in countries like Uganda, Kenya, Latin America, and many other African countries.
Clean water is essential for people, especially in Uganda, and I think the world at large, because it saves life. That is the most important thing. They use water which is contaminated. That means it has diseases like diarrhea, dysentery, people get typhoid. The water they use is contaminated.
It affects your health, and health is essential to everything else that you do. If you don't have health, then you don't have energy to work or study. 80% of all the diseases that they contract in these African communities are waterborne diseases. So by having safe water, we change the health completely, which means that communities are able to actually live life. If you don't have health, you don't have your life.
Safe and clean water is essential in Uganda because we have 33 million people, and out of which 10 million people don't have access to clean and safe water in Uganda.
Well, in the last 12 months, Water Missions Uganda has implemented 17 safe water projects in Uganda. That's 17 communities, each with an average population of at least 2,500 people. We're talking about more than 45,000 people who have access to safe water. That's in the last 12 months. Before we implemented those projects, these people did not have access to safe water. In the years that Water Missions Uganda has been working, we've implemented more than 50 safe water projects. If you take the same average population, you end up with well more than 125,000 people that have access to safe water.
Water Missions has installed a water treatment system in Musoli community of about 2,000 people, and since then people have stopped going to the lake to fetch water, lake water which is dirty, also contaminated, and now they are fetching water from the public tap stands, and there is reports that their health has improved. They are no longer suffering from diarrhea, from dysentery, and the sanitation situation has also improved. So it's really a great improvement in the lives of people in Musoli.
So here in Musoli, we've seen such a change since Water Missions brought the safe water system. Children are drinking safe water. In fact, the majority of families are drinking safe water.
Because Water Mission when it came here, now I think our life is better. We don't have dysentery, we don't have diarrhea. That clean water has saved us.
The major elements that are part of the safe water system, we start with a lake intake. Water comes through the intake into the treatment house, which is a structure we construct. In the treatment house, there is a surface-mounted solar-powered pump that pumps the water from the lake through the treatment system. That treatment system is what we call a living water treatment system, an LWTS, that provides filtration and disinfection using chlorine. That pump is powered by solar panels that are mounted on the roof of the treatment house. Water is pumped from the treatment house location to a finished water storage tank, which is on a masonry pad that is a 10,000 liter polyethylene tank that will last indefinitely. Water flows by gravity from that tank to the water sales kiosk, and there people can come to purchase water anytime during the day that they wish.
I think it's important for Water Mission to continue this work because there is still a great need for safe and clean water, especially in rural areas in Uganda. There are over 10 million people still lacking access to safe and clean water. Clean water strengthens the body, clean water strengthens the family, clean water strengthens the community.
And so by providing the safe water, then we allow people's bodies a chance to be largely disease-free.
We providing water which is safe. That means we are saving life.
drawing near to you, it's you we long for. My thirst for you and your living waters, and I drink from you and thirst nevermore. As the deer pants for water, as the child seeks his mother, as the tides need the moon, I'm drawing near to you, it's you we long for. And I thirst for you and your living waters, and I drink from you and thirst nevermore. Satisfied, love of mine, you give me hope, give me light, you're my light, my provider, my desire. Give me love, fill me up with your living water.
Hello, my name is George Green, and I'm the CEO of Water Missions International. And it's been almost 2 years since I gave you an update on Project Safe Water Cologne, so I thought it'd be good to give you an update because so much has been accomplished over the last 2 years. And I want to just take a few minutes to tell you about that. And then we're going to show you some of the technology that's been developed, and we're going to let you meet some of the people whose lives have been impacted. We estimate that over 300,000 people in that department are drinking clean water as a result of this project. 100 water systems from Safe Water Cologne. On the sanitation side, over 11,000 sanitary pit latrines have been installed. The health impact study, a landmark study. This data, as you know, has been published in several scientific journals, demonstrates with scientifically defensible data that when water systems are placed in a community, we can expect to see a decrease in the incidence of waterborne disease of 52%. That's enormous, a huge impact, and you, Pentair, are to be thanked for that. Okay, so I talked earlier about a lot of new technology that's been developed as a result of Safe Water Cologne. This is the living water treatment system, the latest revision that was developed as a result of the work that's been done through this project. It's much more compact. It's now all of the process equipment and all of the flow control valves are contained in one cage, where previously it was 2 cages. Additionally, we've reconfigured all of the valving so that the operation of the system is much more intuitive to the operator. This device right here is the new chlorinator. Tremendous improvement over the old chlorinator, which was actually made out of standard plumbing parts. This chlorinator has been specifically designed to optimize the erosion of the 3-inch tablet so that we can have better control over the chlorine concentration. This is the mini chlorinator. It's designed to attach directly to the outlet of the biosand filter and add a controlled amount of chlorine. This, we believe, is the solution to the biosand filters.
My name is Jeff Deal. I'm the Director of Health Studies for Water Missions International. Also have a second position in the area. I'm the Director of Anthropology and Water Studies for the Center for Global Health at the Medical University of South Carolina. So most studies previous to our work had simply asked people, are you feeling better? Are you having lower diarrhea rates? And of course the answer often is yes, because they're thankful for what you've done. And we know that methodology is fraught with problems. So we developed this, we began to sample people for whether or not they carried a waterborne pathogen in those 3 categories of communities. And we gathered several hundred stool samples. We reviewed 1,400 medical records, and we plotted the prevalence of people who came in, the number of people who came in that had a potential waterborne illness. When we looked at the medical records for the number of people coming in for diarrhea rates, that was a 52% drop in rates. That's a huge, huge drop. And if you extrapolate that out on a worldwide level, what you're looking at is thousands of people each day potentially have their lives saved.
I hope this has given you an opportunity to get a better idea of the work that you've made possible and the lives that you've impacted in Honduras. And I would say in closing that not only have you impacted lives in Honduras, but the technology that's been developed as a result of your grant and the community development programs that have been accomplished and the health impact study that was developed is now being replicated in many, many other countries, in Africa and other parts of the world. You have made a huge impact far beyond what can be measured on many people's lives. On behalf of Water Missions, and most importantly, on behalf of the people whose lives you've impacted, thank you.
Set apart to bring good news. Feed the hungry, heal their wounds. Tell the world you brought salvation. So I live my life to serve you. I will worship and adore you always. I will follow, and wherever your hand leads me, I will trust the one who saved me. So I live my life to serve you. I will worship and adore you always. I will follow.
What we're hoping to do is bring together a network of churches, but what could your church do by itself right away? Would you consider taking one Sunday to have a Water Sunday? And what do we mean by Water Sunday is it's just one Sunday out of the year dedicated to informing people of the difficulties facing nearly 1 billion people in this world and asking your church, asking the people in your church how they might become involved. We've got ways for you to do that. We've got things to help you to put on this Water Sunday, and we're just asking you to come along and join with us in bringing safe water and the living water message of Jesus Christ to the many millions of people that need it so desperately around the world.
Kenya is a challenged country. The people are generally joyful, they're hopeful, and they look forward to making progress and developing, using their own assets and their own skills. Most of the people in Kenya access surface water. Runoff carries all of the sanitary waste into the water. It's either brown or green. You test the water and it's off the charts with bacteria and organic contamination. The project that I most remember was in the village of Sangat on the Weiwei River. We were invited to do a water project at that location, and it was a real blessing. The community was mobilized, they took responsibility, they had pride in it, and it's one of our hallmarks of fame in Kenya still. My name is Rusty Smith. I'm one of many of the volunteers at Water Missions that brings a particular desire and a particular gift. I've been involved here in production and trying to help out and design some machines and jigs to improve the quality of the equipment. So I do whatever I can to help out here.
Hello everybody, my name is Selassie Kofi Akom. I am the Executive Director for Rescue Aid Foundation. So finally it is here. The partnership with Rescue Aid Foundation and Water Mission International is here to stay. The joy which you see on my face today is due to the fact that it took us a long process in getting this partnership with Water Missions International. I see the distress on the faces of our rural folks anytime I travel around Ghana. And there is this single song that they keep on singing to us whenever we travel to them. That we have many river bodies, we have many streams, dams, and etc. in our community, yet they are polluted. Hence, we don't have potable and good drinking water. And so, the essence of the streams and water bodies in our community are of no need to us. Indeed, we've seen with our own eyes and evidence that these water bodies are unable to serve the communities. Today, this partnership indeed have come to stay. We want to tell every rural folk today to keep on smiling, just like they've seen people from other African countries smile in the documentaries. Rescue Aid Foundation will keep on knocking on the doors of the government of Ghana, all corporate bodies, churches, philanthropists, and individuals to support us install this plant in all these rural communities that lack them. Over the past years, Rescue Aid Foundation have used a technology called the Expo 50 drilling bit. Today, we are again happy to know that a better, a bigger, and an effective technology have come to stay with us. With this new technology called the Living Water Treatment System, it is able to process water from any river or water body, no matter the extent of contamination. Rescue Aid Foundation will reach out to every rural community in Ghana and Africa beyond, as we've always done in our water and sanitation projects, in our education and shelter projects, and other sectors that we've tackled across the years.
This is a sincere promise from we at Rescue Aid Foundation to rural Ghana and rural Africa. So help us God.